Need to go 12-0. Spotlight challenges, Spotlight Sim challenges, Evolve cards, and more. Go contact Rose NBA on Twitter now for some fire services. The link will be in the description. Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. E, back at it again with another fire video. And I appreciate y'all for clicking in on this video today. Now, if you want to become part of the heat wave, you feel me? Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me, please. You already know what it is, a heat wave right here. So right now, I just did all my settings for the Ben Simmons. What if Ben Simmons was traded to the Cavaliers simulation, Myleague? So right here, I'm thinking, I'm like, okay. Now, of course, first things first, we got to get Ben Simmons to the Cavaliers. So I did all my settings and everything I need to do. I loaded in the new draft class and all that. So right here, this would be a trade I would see possibly happening if, Ben Simmons actually does come to the Cavs. Maybe the Cavs will even throw in a draft pick, first, second, third round, whatnot. But that Kevin Love and Colin Sexton will both probably definitely be given to the 76ers for Ben Simmons. Now, Ben Simmons is currently injured right now, and that's going to lower his stock, if I'm being honest. So yes, we do make this trade. I am controlling every single team right here. So we go in and go look at the roster, and I'm like, okay, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. I need to make some changes though. I need to make Tristan Thompson a power forward because he's a couple overalls higher. Larry Nance, I keep at power forward because he's a couple overalls higher. Same as Jordan Bell. Now, of course, these guys will play center and whatnot, fourth. So, I'm playing with the team a little bit, and I'm able to actually find out that Ben Simmons is a 93 as small forward. That's interesting. That's something that 2K needs to look into. Kevin Porter Jr., I'm really excited about him. In real life, to be honest, he is a very, very good player. And when it comes down to it, the rest of the team is just blah. But we do what we do, you know what I mean? We move. So we're going. And I wanted to see the 76ers team after the trade. And they have a pretty good team, I'd say so, all around. Very, very good team. Joel Embiid does his thing, so I can never hate on Joel Embiid. He is the big man, in my opinion, in the league. Besides Anthony Davis or whatnot, so forth. So we're simming through this, and I see we start off with 2 W's. I'm like, okay, we're looking good, and we get 4 W's, and then we keep getting these W's and W's and W's, and we're looking really, really good. I must say so myself. Now we get this the W versus the Sixers. We lose one to the Sixers. Remember that though. Remember that we take a L and W to the Sixers. Just remember that, okay? Take another W to the Sixers right there. So we look good versus the Sixers. We look like we can control the Sixers. The Bucks, not so much. Remember the Bucks too. And it just looks like we keep getting win after win after win. Our win-loss is 25-8 at the moment. I speak of that. I go and I check the team. And I'm checking, and I'm wondering where is Ben Simmons at the point guard right now. And he's 4th point guard. He's 4th point guard in the league. Looks really good. Really, really good. Is averaging good rebounds, high assist. I mean, they're, steals, points. The one thing is that the turnovers, he's one of the higher ends in. But still, okay, that's not bad. He's playing very good. He's doing what he's supposed to. So I'm very, very excited to see where this Cavs team goes with Ben Simmons. Now I'm looking at the stats, and compared to Philadelphia to Cleveland, he looks 5 times better in Cleveland than he does in Philadelphia, including his field goal percentage, and that is actually very, very good. Now, is that going to be every time? I sure hope so, and I hope that is real life too. If he does come over to the Cavs, I hope he does put up numbers like that. Right here, I'm just looking at his 3, 49. I was like, okay, because he hasn't shot a 3 in this, in the year we're in, 2019, 2020 year in the simulation. So we go and we continue, with the simulation. We'll keep going. We're getting dubs after dubs, man. Take 1 to the Pistons, 1 L to the Pistons. That's okay. We take 1 to the Nuggets. We took an L to the Lakers and the Clippers, which is, you know, back-to-back nights. It's a hard matchup. Now, I was really interested to see who wins Rookie of the Year, and we'll look at that in a little bit because, you know, Ja Morant definitely deserves it. But I wanted to see how it would be with, you know, simulated. Zion's not injured, Ja's not injured, and now we go to the All-Stars. Now I'm looking at who's on the All-Stars. You know what I mean? We auto-draft it right here, and Ben Simmons makes the starters for the team Giannis, which is so cool. Same as Andre Drummond, he makes the reserves, but he does make the All-Stars. So we have 2 All-Stars on this Cavaliers team. As you can see, Kevin Love does not make it, so that was a good trade in our looks. And let's see how far it takes us. So our record right now is 36-14. That's very good. So we continue, simulating right here. We're taking dubs after dubs. I mean, look at that. W Pistons, W Pelicans, W Raptors, W Warriors, W Knicks, W OKC. And you gotta think about it. Nobody's injured. I don't believe anybody's injured. I don't have any injury report. Looking at it, there wasn't really much of an injury. Nowhere. Until we get closer to the playoffs, and I'll explain more into that. Other than that, we're doing our thing. Back-to-back Heat games. Another Sixers win. Remember that. So I realize it's a contract extension. I want to see this. I want to actually see, who isn't coming back. So Andre Drummond is testing free agency. Same as Tristan Thompson. That kind of hurts a lot because that is our 2 centers. I mean, those are our guys. So much of that hurts. We got to keep moving. You know what I mean? We got to focus on this season. We can do what we need to do. And maybe we can, pull somebody else bigger in. And let's see. So we keep getting these wins. We're going. Take a W versus the Hornets, which isn't, much to say, but, we're taking these W's, man. We're taking good W's versus the Rockets. We took a W versus the Pacers. Shouldn't have lost to the Magic. We take a W versus the Kings. An L, a very close L to the Lakers. A very close W to the Nets. And yeah. So we're taking, we're playing good. Take a very big W to the Warriors and the Blazers. Take a hard L to the, the Bucks. And then we get here and, we end off 58-24, which is very good. Now right here, I'm not surprised. Giannis for MVP. This year in real life, LeBron should be MVP, but simulation-wise, Giannis has won it. Very good stats. Ja Morant definitely should be Rookie of the Year no matter what. In my opinion, 6th Man of the Year, Dennis Schroeder, not surprised. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year, not surprised. And Most Improved Player, Bam Adebayo, very good job by him. I mean, it's kind of obvious. So we go. Luka is hurt. He's done for the season, but it looks like that was the end of the season that he got that injury. So Ben Simmons does make All NBA second team. That is very good. Very good. All NBA third team. Andre Drummond does make it. James Harden and Pascal are both out. It looks like 2 weeks. Andre Drummond does make All NBA third team. And looking at his stats, he played 10 times better than he played in Detroit. Same with Ben Simmons. Played 10 times better in Cavs gear than he did in Sixers gear. I can't lie. I mean, his field goal went up. His points per game went up. His rebound is not as high, but at the same time, he's being more contributive. You know what I mean? Looking at this, Ben Simmons. Speak about it again. Yeah, his rebounds went down a little bit. His assists went up. Points went up. His field goal percentage went up by mass amounts. And that's very important to know and to see. That being said, we move. You know what I mean? All defensive first team. I'm looking. Ben Simmons, all defensive first team. That's what I'm talking about. Continue. I realized something. I'm like, wait, hold on. Did I see that right? Go back. Kevin Porter Jr. makes all rookie second team. Very good job on him. 12 points per game. That's good for him for a rookie. Need to get that field goal percentage shooting up a little bit more, but very, very good on him. So I'm glad we have another third to ride it out. So as you can see, we are second in the playoffs, and we are facing Philadelphia. Like we said, keep an eye out. Like I said, keep an eye out for Philadelphia this season. You know what I mean? And I told you, remember that. I'm like, okay, so this is gonna be a good matchup. You know, Ben Simmons' old team. You know, Kevin Love, Colin Sexton's old team. You know, this is where we got the trade in. You know what I mean? So, okay, let's go ahead and sim it. Let's see what we can do. You know, I'm simulating the game, and I'm kind of nervous, bro. I'll be honest, because 76ers are good. I can't lie. Sixers are good. They're very good first round team, in my opinion. We lose the first game. Okay. We can do better next time. Come on. Simulate this game. And we'll take the lead. And it seems as we hold the lead for the rest of the game, and we win that one. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Okay, nice. Okay, let's go in the next game. Let's get this 2-1 lead. Let's keep running on with it. You know, we're going back and forth this whole entire game. And at the end of it, they pull away with the win. So they're up 2-1. The Sixers are very disappointing. But at the same time, we move. You know what I mean? Very close game right here. We keep going back and forth. And they win by 6 points to take a 3-1 lead. And I realized, hey, Clippers have been eliminated. Hawks have been eliminated. Nets have been eliminated. Let me back out and see something real quick. Toronto eliminated the Nets, who had a healthy KD, had a healthy Kyrie. Spencer did his thing. But then look at that, dude. Look at the Raptors' points. Everybody has 10 plus points, besides the Thomas guy. That is ball movement, and that is something you cannot, like, team chemistry is something you cannot teach. You know what I mean? This I saw coming. I mean, come on. It's Giannis, you know what I mean? George Hill did his thing. Eric Bledsoe did his thing, but come on. That wasn't a big surprise. This was a huge surprise to me. Bro, look at the way the Rookie of the Year carried. Absolutely carried throughout this whole playoff series. You'll see. Ja Morant, 26 points. Kawhi Leonard put up 42 points and they still couldn't pull it out. Very, very good game by Kawhi. But, the Grizzlies played a better series, and yeah, the Grizzlies are riding on Ja Morant right now, and I can tell. So we go, okay, let's finish this. Simulate this game. And we've been eliminated. I was kind of like, dang, man, it sucks, you know, versus the Sixers, who, you know, we traded with for Ben Simmons. So I'm like, okay, let's simulate the rest of the playoffs. Let's look. The Heat have been eliminated. The healthy Warriors have been eliminated. The Lakers with LeBron and Anthony Davis have been eliminated by OKC. Now, this is why I knew this whole thing was not real. I mean, like, come on, dude. Come on. Like, Gallinari puts up 31 points, bro. Like, I just wasn't believing it. You know what I mean? And Lakers lost. I mean, Ja Morant is very, very good, but the Lakers, I don't think, are going to lose that. Curry put up 43 and still lost to the Nuggets. So, yeah, it's very, very crazy. I believe the Mavs also lost. You know, I mean, I know Luka is out for the season, so that makes more sense. So, I mean, I can't really hate on that because Luka was out. Now, when it came down to it, I expected everybody over here on the east side to, you know, mainly who was here. Toronto, Milwaukee. Maybe I expected the Heat, but other than that, and us too. Sixers have been eliminated by Toronto, who play a very good playoff series, I will say so, after looking at this back. The Rockets were eliminated by no other than Ja Morant again, bro. As you can see, the Celtics, I believe, eliminate number one, Giannis. So this is crazy. Ja Morant putting his team on his back, baby, and that's how Ja Morant should be doing it. And he's a good. He's definitely gonna be a very, very, very big superstar. You know, Sixers I mean, the Celtics 4-0. Memphis 4-0 the OKC, and Raptors. I mean, they win it again, dude. I mean, I could have told you that when the team chemistry was going off. They were playing very good. Everybody had 10+ points. Kyle Lowry got a Finals MVP. But look at that, bro. 4 guys with 20+ points. That's insane. Insanity. I mean, Kyle Lowry had a double-double too. So it made very perfect sense to me on why they won that, the finals. Moving along, Vince Carter does end up retiring. Same with a bunch of other Paul Gasol, Zach Randolph, Marcin Gortat. Vince Carter is inducted into the Hall of Fame like he should be. Draft lottery, we don't get it. Wizards do. So we're number 27th in the draft, and that is okay with me. So looking through this right here, I'm simming to the end. I just want to see who we pick. And we pick up Nico Manian. Very good player in real life. Excited to see what he does in the NBA. How much he's going to actually commit to this team. Not very much. We got Ben Simmons. I'm not that worried about it. I wish we would have rather got a center or something, and I realized that too. I was like, man, we need a center after losing, a lot of people. So I kind of pushed a little bit for the Cavs to get Anthony Davis. I didn't, automatically force it because I just wanted to see what would happen. So I know they were looking to get Brandon Ingram. The Cavs were, and I totally just woofed that. I totally forgot about the Brandon Ingram, that they wanted to get Brandon Ingram. Now, that is true. In real life, they want Ben Simmons and Brandon Ingram. That's going to be very, very good. I would like that duo a lot on the Cavs team. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Andre Drummond is a lot better than most people say. So I decided to skip all this. I don't want to touch it anymore. I don't want to play with that. I just want to continue going. You know what I mean? And I make sure I load, the 2021 draft class in. I do that. So we're going to advance to the next season, like I said. And we go in a roster. Our roster looks pretty darn bad. Our center that we have right now is a 71. So I do play around with it a little bit. And this is the only time I played around with it. Is right here. I decide to go ahead and look at the free agents for centers. I see Kenneth Faried. He's one of the younger ones in there. Badgers a little bit more. It's higher up a little bit. So I released 40-year-old Udonis Haslem, and I assigned Kenneth Faried to a minimum. And then I do what I gotta do, make sure everybody's good. And I stim, baby. I stim. And we don't start off too good. I'll be honest, take an L. Take another L. And 2 L's to the Pistons, another one to the Raptors. L. I'm like, okay. This is not looking good. We're 1 for 7, 1 for 8, 2 for 8. Finally, we take a W. And I'm realizing this is gonna be a bad season. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a bad season. I don't see this, turning up anywhere. So we're taking L's after L's after L's. Kind of just like, okay, I see. So that's gonna be. We win by 1 to the Hornets. We win another one versus the Hornets. We even took a W versus the Giannis and his Bucks. So I'm like, okay, maybe we're turning up a little bit. And I wonder why we're turning up. Why is this? You know what I mean? Like, we're starting to get some wins. Some good wins, too, at that fact. And I'm checking it, and I realize, hey, we got DeAndre Ayton over here. How do we get DeAndre Ayton over here? You know what I mean? I couldn't tell you, but, hey, we'll take it. And as soon as I realized that, we start taking some more W's, and I was like, okay, this is a good look. We're still, 11 and 21, 11 and 22 now. So we're taking more L's, taking more L's. And I'm like, okay, there's no way we're making the playoffs. Let's get this season over with. Let's go into the next one, see what we can do. Take a W versus the Bucks right there, a well-needed one, a 1-point W over the Bulls. A huge W over the Grizzlies, huge W over the Sixers, huge W over the Hawks, huge L to the Heat, Nice W versus the Warriors. A couple more W's to follow along with that. And our record starts coming closer and closer into each other. I'm like, okay, let's see who the All-Stars are. Let's go ahead and, auto draft them. I'm like, okay. I do end up seeing Ben Simmons in the first reserve. So he does make the All-Star. And if you look on the Team LeBron, DeAndre Ayton makes his first All-Star appearance. Like I said, he is on the Cavs, but it seems like he was either traded or waived or something off. I don't know. He got onto the Cavs halfway through the season, but he was on the Suns, so he's going to be technically Team LeBron. But yeah, we're cool with that. You know what I mean? 2 All-Stars. We're still in a very bad place record-wise, but we'll start turning it up. Very good W versus the Celtics, the Lakers, the Mavs. Contract extension. I did want to see this a little bit. I think I ended up looking over a little bit. DeAndre Ayton will not resign. I was like, okay. I see it. I understand. That's fine. Taking L's. We're back to taking L's. I don't know why, but it's embarrassing. So we had to turn up, right? If we want to make the playoffs, we have to turn up. That's exactly what we do. We start turning up. Wizards, Kings, Suns, Blazers, Pacers. OKC, Hawks, Magic, Spurs. You can all take these L's. You feel me? And right there, we finish off 42-40. I did not even think we'd go positive. But is that enough to make the playoffs? I don't know. But Giannis, again, MVP. Anthony Edwards, Rookie of the Year, definitely probably deserves that. Enes Kanter, 6th Man of the Year. Interesting. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year. And DeAndre Ayton with a beautiful stat line comes in at Most Improved Player of the Year. I mean, look at his stats compared to Phoenix to Cleveland. Besides the field goal percentage being down a little bit more, he's playing hard. I'm looking at it. So we got an All-NBA third team with DeAndre Ayton. Other than that, that's all we have for the All-NBA. All-Defensive first team, though, Ben Simmons does make that. And like I said, his stats are very, very similar to his previous year in Cleveland. He's definitely, even his field goal percentage went up. Yeah, his points per game went down, but his field goal percentage went up. So he's playing a lot better than he did in Philadelphia, even with another star center on his team. So I was looking through this. DeAndre Ayton, like I said, he made it. And we did end up making the playoffs. I did not think I think we squeezed out the 8th seed. I didn't think we would. But we faced against Milwaukee, the number 1. But look at this Clippers team right here. Pat Bev, Paul George, Kawhi, Anthony Davis. I mean, come on. Like, what is that? Zubac, Tristan Thompson, Paul Millsap, Serge Ibaka. I mean, look at this team, bro. Like, that, they had to win it, right? I mean, even look at Giannis' team. That's still very, very good. And our team is kind of sus a little bit, but we're not bad. You know what I mean? We're not that terrible. Okay, let's go ahead and simulate these games, man. Let's go ahead and see what we can do versus Milwaukee. I'm nervous. You know what I mean? So we simulate this first game. I'm like, okay, it's close. It's very, very close. We slow it down, and we take a lead at the end and end up capping off the win. And I'm looking at, I want to go see the box score. DeAndre Ayton with 22 points and 15 rebounds. Kevin Porter Jr. doing his thing like he's going to be doing in real life. Ben Simmons doing his with 16 and a 6 for 10. So, his field goal percentage is lining up. So, very good game right there. Good comeback. Gotta continue Simmons, you know what I mean? Ben Simmons, keep Simmons, you feel me? So I'm out here trying to find the game because I'm a little stupid real quick. But I finally found it. So everybody else sims. And we're in a close game right here. Okay, we got it. We should be able to take this. It should be ours, bro. We have a nice lead, and it is. Take a 2-1 lead over the number 1 Bucks. And this is looking good, you know what I mean? I didn't expect it to be looking this good, but it is looking quite well. I must say so myself. Now, this is the third game. This is the third game right here. We go up against another one and take another one. DeAndre Ayton is just putting up buckets. Darius Garland, backup point guard, is putting up buckets over Ben Simmons. But hey, that's not a bad thing, bro. That's not a bad thing at all. We want all-around greatness on this team. We gotta win one more. We gotta win one more. We walk away with a sweep. It's like, there's no way we can do this, right? And that was, correct. They blew us out fourth game. I mean, they're fighting. You know what I mean? We didn't have much help besides Dylan Windler doing his thing. Miami Heat have been eliminated. The Nets have been eliminated. Timberwolves have been eliminated. Not surprised. And look at this blowout, bro. We kind of just take control and, just give us our win back, bro. We kind of just blow them out of the water. We eliminate the number 1 Milwaukee Bucks, and that's huge. 30 points for DeAndre Ayton, 31 for Ben Simmons. I think it said 21 for Kevin Porter, 14 for Kenneth. So a very, very good game all around for the whole team. And now I'm like, okay, so I want to see something. I ended up simulating this round. The Thunder were eliminated, Kings were eliminated, Celtics were eliminated, Houston was eliminated, and I wanted to see. I was like, okay, they still got, so it's gonna be LeBron, Kyle Kuzma versus that Lakers in that Clippers team, which is overpowered, and they basically proved me right. You know what I mean? That team was overpowered. The Wizards have a very good team. I must say so myself. We go to simulate game 1 right here. And they get out to a very hot start, but we take the lead a little bit. Come out again. It's a very, very close game. Very, very close game. And we take the number. We take the first game behind DeAndre Ayton, who is carrying this team on his back, which is a very good thing, actually. We like that. So in this next game, very close game. We keep going back and forth, and they end up taking it at the last couple of seconds by 6. Like I said, very, very good game by everybody, though. I wish DeAndre Ayton didn't shoot so many threes. Like, bro, 2 for 13, dog. You gotta calm down just a little bit. I do think he Curry out here or something, bro. Very close game, going back and forth the whole entire game, as you can tell. And right here, yeah, we're so close, and we aren't able to take the lead. So we lose, and we're down 2-1, and this sucks, man. This sucks. So I'm like, let's keep going, keep it pushing. But first, I want to, bro, the Clippers just sweep the Lakers, dog, which is what I suspected when you have Anthony Davis, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard. You know what I mean? So he's sitting this last one, and we have been eliminated, which sucks. The healthy Golden State Warriors have been eliminated. Bradley Beal carried that team, dude. DeAndre Ayton did his thing. Ben Simmons did his. Kevin Porter did his. So let's simulate these playoffs. So Philadelphia is not in it anymore. They were killed by the Raptors. And the Raptors are back in the playoffs. And the Denver Nuggets barely get eliminated by the Clippers. And the Clippers end up 4-0ing the Raptors. I mean, I gotta suspect it. You know what I mean? Look at that team, bro. Like, come on. It's hard not to get 4-0 by that team. Crazy insane. I mean, that's a shoot. You don't even need a point guard, bro. Kawhi, Anthony Davis, and Paul George can all run point guard. So yeah. Anyways, that is going to go ahead and be the video. I enjoyed this very, very much. So let me know if you guys want to see any more like this. Ben Simmons. What if Ben Simmons was traded to the Cavaliers? Insane video. Thank you guys for the love and support. Like I said, if you want to join the Heat Wave, go ahead and make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. For my real thoughts of Ben Simmons joining this Cavs, I'm all for it, baby. I'm all for it. Let's get you over here, bro. Let's get you over here. I'll see you guys.